How to get insane amounts of sales with Google Ads. This is a strategy that no one talks about, and I'm actually very excited to share with you today. So in case you don't know me, my name is Floris van Vleuten. I am the owner of Amplifize, the Google Ads agency, where we helped over, I would say, 30 brands generate over 10 million euros in sales just through Google Ads. So we kind of know what we are talking about when it comes to that, right? One of the most powerful yet underrated strategies is using advertorials in Google Ads. And in this guide, I'm going to show you how to use advertorials, how to build advertorial pages, and also how to incorporate them in your Google Ads strategy. So, what are advertorials? It's basically a landing page where you post blog-like content. So the advertorials look like regular articles or blog posts, but you host them on your own website. And I will show you examples in a bit. You throw in some subtle promotion about your specific product, and within the blog post, you are basically showing that the product that you have solves a problem that the audience has. If that makes sense, right? So why would you use advertorials in Google Ads? There are three main reasons why you should do this. One is to build trust, because advertorials engage readers in a way that traditional ads don't. People have their, I would say, their guard up when clicking on ads, and they don't just believe anything that you say, right? The second thing is you want to deliver value, so you can just provide useful information before asking for a sale. People are more likely to stay on your page and read some information, read some facts, read maybe some science, and then make the purchase. So you can inform them about what's the right choice to be made. And number three, you can boost sales. So when done right, advertorials can significantly increase conversions. The beautiful thing is you focus your advertorials towards people who are not yet ready to buy, and you make them ready to buy. So competition is way lower, that's one thing. And when competition is lower, that means that CPCs are lower. So you get in more traffic to your website on those pages. You can even remarket them later. So it's a very useful strategy for anyone who wants to increase their e-commerce sales, right? So what does creating high converting advertorials mean? And as I said, I'm gonna show you an example in a bit, but firstly, you wanna know your audience, because you want to understand what pain they have and then how you can solve that. And you want to show that in the blog article, right? You want to pick a strong angle. So you want to focus on a specific problem or multiple specific problems, and you can engage them with a grabbing headline. So you throw in a good headline, maybe a listicle, and then throughout the blog document, you say why they want to consider your product, basically. And you can provide some real value. So offer genuine tips and insights, also apart from buying your product, so people actually get value from you, and then you can use your product as part of the solution. That's what it comes down to, right? You want to balance content and promotion. You don't want to push your product in every sentence or in every block, right? So you want to provide with 70% helpful content and then 30% promotion. That should be enough. When you look at best practices, you want to create listicles, as I said, like the 5 ways to do XYZ or the 5 best solutions or whatever. You want to use some visuals, not too much, but use some visuals. And you want to optimize for mobile, because as we all know, like 70 to 80% of all people who are going to visit your website is probably from their iPhone or their Android or whatever. Let me show you some examples that I found when searching for good advertorials, right? So this is one. Your shampoo could be contributing to hair loss. And this is like a big problem statement. And then you have some explanation. Standard liquid shampoo and conditioners contain toxic ingredients that are harsh on your hair and often hide the damaging effects. And then comes the listicle. Here are 5 reasons the Earthling Company shampoo and conditioner bars are the best aging hair protection. And then it goes into the listicle, which is basically a blog post. Another very good example is 9 reasons why health-obsessed people love this protein coffee. And then you can basically create a 9-point listicles with all your USPs saying, hey, it's great because of this reason, it's great because of that reason. And then you list it out, and on the bottom of the page you could like push your actual product page and say, hey, click here if you want to get some more information, or click here if you want to directly add it to your cart. That's it. And you don't even have to create an extra domain for this. Some people do recommend it. I recommend just trying to host it on your regular domain first. But the beautiful thing is, or like the most important thing is that you have to make sure that the page looks like a good blog post, right? You don't want to make it look like a product page. It has to be a blog post. So that's one thing to keep in mind. This is another very good example. So as I said, your shampoo could be contributing to hair loss. So this is another variant for it. And then here are 5 reasons that the conditioner bars are the best aging hair protection, right? So 1, no harmful ingredients, and then you can use both visuals and text to sell your product. You could A/B test with it. You could A/B test with 1, selling 50% of the time, or selling your actual product throughout the entire blog post, or maybe you could try with the 70-30 thing that I talked about earlier. What you do want to keep in mind is if you are sharing certain data points, like 35% lower or a reduction on hair loss, for example, you want to back it by science, because from that point on forward, people all probably get their guard up during the read of your blog post, if that makes sense. So you want to back it by data, and that's very important. Maybe throw in some reviews in there as well. Just make sure that your page looks good, and that you do back by science, that you show some social proof, and that will ultimately increase your conversion rates, right? You want to track the performance, obviously. So you are using analytics probably already on your Shopify website, or maybe on your WooCommerce website. So you want to use that, analyze data, and adjust your strategy. You might want to also use Hotjar, for example, to get some heat mapping on the website, and then optimize from there. So in a nutshell, that is basically how you create an advertorial. It's a very short video. I don't think you would mind. This is how you create advertorials. Go start building. That's the most important part, and see if it works for you. Because here's the trick: using long tail keywords for people who are looking for a solution, then using the advertorials to push your product. The combination of those two is 1, high conversion, 2, low cost, and 3, the ability to remarket the audience that didn't buy, which is a formula for success, I would say. So the conclusion: 1, it's a powerful strategy. 2, you can engage your audience. And 3, you have to start today, because after people will watch this video, they will probably start implementing the strategy. So you want to be ahead of your competition, right? Next steps: follow me, Floris van Vleuten, for more. So either go on YouTube, comment if you have any questions or whatever, go on LinkedIn, go on Instagram, and go on Twitter. Search for my name and drop a follow. And then number 2, as I said, reach out with your problems. So drop a comment below, send me a DM, because I want to create content that solves your problems. That's why I am here. Cool. Thank you for watching this video. Have an amazing day, and reach out to me with your problems, because I want to create my next video today. See you later.